Under the warm sun, Thomas and Martha tend their vibrant vegetable garden, their faces etched with years of shared laughter. Side by side, they work in comfortable silence, their movements practiced and in sync after decades together. Sunlight gleams on ripe tomatoes as they carefully pluck them from the vines, each action a testament to their enduring partnership. A shared glance, a knowing smile, their deep connection radiates through the simple act of harvesting. Laughter dances in the air as they playfully compare the sizes of their tomatoes, a moment of light-hearted joy. The golden light bathes the farm, painting a portrait of love, labor, and a life well lived in the heart of the Midwest. Dim light fills the farmhouse kitchen, amplifying the silence of Thomas's grief. Thomas sits beside Martha's bed, gently holding her hand, his face etched with sorrow. The soft ticking of the old clock underscores the profound stillness. David reassures him, his voice soft with compassion. "Dad, we're here for you," Sarah adds, her eyes filled with empathy. "We'll take care of you, Thomas." Sunlight paints the farmhouse in gold as David stares blankly. Sarah's shadow stretches across the floor, her frustration a palpable thing. Sarah's voice cracks with desperation. "This farm is falling apart, David, and with Thomas here, it's just impossible." Her words hang heavy in the air. "We can't move forward with him here. He's old, he has nothing left." Unseen, Thomas stands in the doorway, a silent witness to Sarah's harsh words. The weight of Sarah's words crushes Thomas. His face crumples, a stark map of sadness etched into every line. On the farmhouse porch, Thomas's meager belongings sit forlornly, a worn blanket, old clothes, and sturdy work boots. The farmhouse door remains closed, a silent barrier reflecting an unspoken rejection. Thomas sits heavily on the porch, his posture mirroring defeat and confusion. His gaze drifts towards the distant road, a path representing both escape and uncertainty. In his eyes, a poignant mix of hurt and bewilderment betrays the depth of his inner turmoil. A lone figure walks along a desolate highway as evening descends, his silhouette stark against the fading light. Thomas carries the weight of his world in a small bag, shadows stretching around him like grasping hands. The setting sun paints the sky in fiery hues, a silent witness to his solitary journey. Distant lights twinkle, a promise of refuge at the edge of the horizon, guiding his weary steps. Hope flickers in the gathering darkness, mirroring the faint glimmer of the town in the distance. In the desolate diner, Thomas sits alone, bathed in the sterile glow of fluorescent lights. Anna, her eyes filled with empathy, watches Thomas from behind the counter. She approaches, carrying a plate of steaming food, a beacon of warmth in the cold diner. "Here, on the house. You look like you could use a warm meal," Anna says softly. Thomas looks up, gratitude shining in his weary eyes. Thank you so much." Months later, Thomas stands on his small plot of land, a beacon of hope in his eyes. Neighbors gather, their hands building a small cabin, a symbol of community and support. With calloused hands, Thomas lays the foundation, each plank a testament to his resolve. The cabin rises, a sanctuary against the vast sky, echoing Thomas's resilient spirit. He plants seeds in the fertile ground, nurturing life from the earth's embrace. Each seed represents renewed hope, a promise of a future he is determined to cultivate. Bathed in sunlight, Thomas's cabin radiates warmth as Ethan, a teen with wild hair, assists Thomas with a wooden fence. The rhythmic echo of hammering fills the serene countryside, a symphony of labor under the clear sky. Ethan pauses, a reflective look in his eyes as he speaks to Thomas. "You remind me of my grandpa." Thomas smiles faintly, the shared moment of connection hanging in the air amidst the scent of wood and sunshine. Years later, the farmhouse stands in disrepair, dust-filled sunlight barely piercing the grimy windows. Outside, the overgrown farm whispers tales of neglect, a stark testament to broken dreams. David and Sarah face each other amidst the decay, their expressions mirroring years of unspoken resentment. David's voice cracks with accusation. It's your fault we're in this mess. If you just listen to me, Sarah retorts, her desperation palpable. My fault? You're the one. We're desperate, David. We need work. Under the vast sky, a successful farm thrives, promising hope and new beginnings. David arrives, a figure of quiet desperation seeking solace and employment. He approaches the front door, each step weighed down by the burden of shame. His head is bowed, reflecting a silent plea for redemption and a second chance. The farmhouse door creaks open, revealing Thomas, his face a roadmap of sun and toil. David stands before Thomas, his shoulders slumped under an unseen weight of weariness and desperation. David lowers his head, avoiding Thomas's intense gaze. I need work. Thomas studies David, his silence a heavy blanket in the open air. Under the vast sky, Thomas extends a hand, offering David a chance amidst the golden fields. David seizes the opportunity, his figure a silhouette of determination against the horizon. Sunlight gleams off David's brow as he throws himself into labor, each movement a testament to his resolve. From a distance, Thomas observes, his expression a mask of contemplation, his gaze fixed on David. The wind whispers through the fields, carrying the unspoken expectations and the weight of Thomas's judgment. In a solemn town cemetery, mourners gather, their dark attire a stark contrast to the stone. Ethan stands near the memorial, his presence a beacon of respect amidst the silent crowd. His gaze is fixed, a silent promise etched in the lines of his face. In Ethan's eyes, a deep well of gratitude reflects the weight of memories. Sunlight illuminates the lawyer's office as dust motes swirl, a silent prelude to the life-altering news about to break. The lawyer's stern face breaks the silence as he announces that the farm will go to Ethan, not David. A collective gasp fills the room, a wave of shock and disbelief rippling through the tense atmosphere. Ethan's eyes widen, the initial shock giving way to overwhelming gratitude. A life-changing moment unfolds. Ethan stands on the porch, the weathered wood beneath his boots, a silent witness to years gone by. The farmhouse looms behind him, a tangible link to Thomas and the echoes of shared labor. His gaze sweeps across the thriving fields, a vibrant tapestry woven from seeds of kindness. Each golden stalk whispers tales of Thomas's wisdom. The gentle breeze carries the scent of rich earth. A legacy of hard work blossoms under the warm sun. In the quiet graveyard, Ethan kneels at Thomas's grave, the sunlight casting long shadows around him. Gently, he places a bouquet of wildflowers on the weathered headstone, a splash of color against the gray stone. A faint smile graces Ethan's lips, a silent promise of remembrance and respect. I will honor your memory, Thomas, by continuing to live with dignity and kindness. Ethan vows, his voice soft.